Hello, everybody. This is Michael Charles coming at you from leadingwithintent.com. I am coming on live. Today is Monday, the um, what, June 17th. And I'm really excited to have you here with me today. And as you may know, uh, this past week was my birthday. I had a wonderful time and with family and really enjoyed myself. And so I want to say thank you to my wife and my kids who together planned a spectacular weekend for me and tried to surprise me as many times as they could. And so I really want to say that I'm thankful and grateful for you and for um, showing me appreciation on my big day, my birthday, and on Father's Day. I had a great time with my family, and so I want to thank them for really being there for me and supporting me in everything that I do, and always pushing me to go forward. And so I'm excited, and I want to say thank you to them. As I said, I had a wonderful time. I went to the Josh Groban concert here on Long Island, and I had a wonderful time seeing him perform. He's one of my favorite artists, and so I really enjoyed myself there. So, the lesson I wanted to share with you today really is about drama. I have a long lesson about drama. I have a short lesson about drama. And today I'm really going to stick through and stay with the short lesson about drama because we don't. I don't want to make these videos really long. I want to keep them short with eye-opening tips and a couple strategies that you can go out and implement throughout the week to really help you get a handle on some of these things that we experience on a day-to-day basis in our lives. And so I want to share a few thoughts with you and help you gain a new perspective on drama because believe it or not, our perspective define who we are and what we see and really how we behave in the world around us. And so that's why I started this session of iLive, mastering the essentials of life, leadership, and relationships. And I want to share these lessons with you to help raise your awareness, your conscious awareness about who you are and how you go from where you are to tapping into your potential and essentially getting there and getting closer and inching closer towards that potential every day. And so, as I said, I said I was going to talk about drama, and so I don't want to uh, say too much and not get into the lesson. So let me get into it, and it's probably going to be about 10 minutes or less. But again, I want to keep it short. I have a 45 to minute to an hour lesson on drama that I could share with you, but I doubt that you'd want to see that video right now. But if you do, reach out and let me know. I'll let you know of ways that you can get this lesson and participate in it. So here we go. Now, how many times have you heard someone say, I don't want drama in my life? I mean, how many times have you said that you don't want drama in your life? And really, it's a very trendy term right now. And if someone you know who is maybe single or dating or perhaps have a lot of family members, they talk about a lot about drama and they toss this word around like please and thank yous. And so we all are aware of drama and what it means in our own lives, right? And frankly, everyone hate, well, at least they claim, everyone claim that they hate drama, but somehow we found ourselves in way too much of it. and really too much too often. And some of us are what we would call drama junkies. And what that means is we we thrive on drama, right? It gives us a sense of importance. And as I posted earlier, some of us, we create it and then we swoop in and try to fix it as the savior when we are the person that caused this drama in the first place. And so now, most of us, however, we don't understand how to navigate through drama. And so I'd like to maybe give you a couple tips on how you could actually navigate drama with some level of ease. Again, as I said, there is a whole 45-minute lesson on this, but I don't really wanna spend the time and create a 45 minutes video on this. But again, if you'd like it, let me know. But what is drama really? I mean, drama is really defined as a situation that involves conflict leading really to some sort of climax. And a lot of the times, I mean, think about it this way. Uh, Many of us, for example, I'll use this example because this happened to me a little bit today. Um, I was going to the city again, and I missed my train, my first train. Now, as I sat to wait for the other train, I got confused, and I missed my other train. And then, guess what happened? There was train trouble. Now, there was a train that was disabled between the train was disabled between Jamaica and Hollis, I believe, one of the Queen station. Now, I could have easily gone into some sort of drama freak and say, well, I missed my train. I'm going to be late for meetings. People are going to look at me bad. I'm going to lose my job. If I lose my job, I won't be able to pay my, for my bills, my mortgage, whatever, right? I'm going to lose my home. And before you know it, I'm going to be homeless on the bridge. You see, most people do that. One thing happens and they expand on that one thing and it becomes this huge thing until immediately in their mind they've already become homeless. It's easy to see how people can make this happen. Now, that's one side of drama. You have all different kinds of drama. Drama where people create drama based on their relationships with you. I mean, when you think of that, right, that sort of like change your view of drama altogether when you think of these two things I just spoke about, relationship drama and how you could look at drama and create doomsday scenario in your mind that essentially, make you homeless. Now, we all know someone who seem to attract drama. And usually these people, they don't really want that in their lives, but maybe due to some underlying circumstance or trauma that they've experienced in their past, right? The drama is maybe some sort of like comfortable place for them. And over the years, they've grown so comfortable in that place of drama that they tend to relive it over and over and over in their minds. It's essentially it's a drama-filled episodes, right, of the lives that they're living, and some of us get caught up in that over and over and over again, and it's so hard for us to get out of that. And when that happens, we go into a spiral, and our lives can get out of control so quickly. And so that essentially is what most people tend to get towards and work towards when they're talking, when they involve or create drama. And if I may say this, drama in adults is something that maybe we could compare to what parents call the terrible twos, right? So it's like essentially toddlers who have not developed their communication skills, when dealing with conflict, and what they typically do is they act out with temper tantrum, and they start creating these crazy scenarios in their mind, and you could imagine, right, an adult who is essentially unable to regulate their emotions and to handle conflict. And so what they do is then they start to act out with an adult temper tantrum. And that may include backstabbing, gossiping, verbal abuse, even all the way up to physical abuse. I mean, again, many of us think these kind of things exist in the movies. I mean, for one reason or another, we believe it exists in the movies because, again, it is entertaining, right? It gives us a distraction, at least momentarily, for the issues and the things that we have going on in our lives, the conflict that we have going on in our lives that we don't want to take care of, or maybe we don't know how to take care of, right? So we are then, most of the time attracted to drama because, again, just like in the movies, we think they are entertaining. But we forget that the drama in the movies, they're not real. I mean, they're not real. They're not real. Now, again, most of us are attracted to them in our own lives, but then we claim that we really aren't, right? And so, what causes drama then, right? What is it that causes drama in our life? Right, we say it's some sort of conflict that we tend to shy away from and not want to what's the word I'm looking for, to deal with, to really engage, to solve it. But really, drama is some sort of distorted thought. It's a distorted perception of our world, of the relationships that we have, and thinking that we have no other options but that one thing, right? Thinking that we have no other choice but that one choice and in front of us, right? And really, we don't believe that we can choose to disengage in these kind of things, in these kind of dramatic events as they unfold. But we do have a choice, right? We have a choice to engage or disengage from these sort of events as they unfold. And so, as I said, in the interest of not making this video really long, I want to share just a couple things with you to help you maybe deal with drama a little bit more easily. The first thing I want to share with you to help you essentially deal with the drama that we have in your life and in again that's going on around you, is for you specifically to start maybe to stay away from distorted thinking. Because that's why it starts in the first place. Now, you see how the example I gave you earlier, how I could have turned that into this doomsday scenario for me earlier today that really amounted to nothing, and I could have worried myself sick over things that will never happen anyway. I mean, most of us, that's what we do. We worry ourselves sick about something that may have a potential of happening, but may not happen. But then again, we don't worry about the things that actually could also happen, the positive thing that could also happen, but would also give us the negative the negative side of these doomsday scenario that we have in our minds. Do you understand what I'm saying? So distorted thinking, it's really helping you to move from this place of all of these doomsday scenario and remove yourself from it and stop what I call feeding the beast, right? Stop feeding the beast, because again, if you stop feeding the beast, it will go somewhere else to eat. And so remove yourself from the drama, start thinking about maybe, okay, all right, so one of the thought I had today when this happened to me was, well, maybe there was going to be an accident. Maybe I, something was going to happen if I had gotten there earlier. Essentially, start thinking about the positive side of it. Maybe there's a good reason, right? That you were not able to make it there in time. It could be a number of different things, but why do we always gravitate towards the negative side of things? And again, I could go on and on about this, but I think you get the point. Now, the second tip I want to share with you uh, regarding drama and how to maybe deal with it in a more easier, in a much easier way, is now when someone is unloading on you, right? They're unloading their drama on you. My tip here is to listen. Just listen, right? They are looking for an ear and really not an opinion or how to fix them or maybe how to maybe they're not really looking for that. They just want you to show concern, but really they don't really. What I'm trying to see a better way of putting this. They want to engage you for sure. They want you to feel bad for them. They don't really want you to offer them a solution at all, as a matter of fact, because they don't thrive on the solution. They want you to engage with them, feel pity for them, and so you can help essentially escalate the situation or escalate the problem. So the tip is just listen, don't talk, right? Don't discuss the doomsday scenario as to help leading them down deeper into the hole. And again, don't look for the solution. Just listen. Let the energy of that drama die down before really engaging in the conversation, right? Let that energy, go away. Let it die, and then you can engage in a healthy conversation with the person. Because if you start engaging in the drama, they can actually bring you down with them. Again, I mean, none of us can say for sure that drama is um, brings with it positive energy, because it doesn't. And so we have to figure out ways to dial down the energy and maybe help bring the person to the other side. And another thing I usually do when people are dealing with drama, and this is a bonus tip for you, is ask them that one question: how does this thinking serve you? Simple, right? But it gets you thinking, well, yeah, I mean, how is this kind of thinking actually serving me? How is this kind of thinking actually bringing me to a place where I can operate from my highest self? How really would essentially going through this doomsday scenario, how is this going to help me achieve the goals that I want to achieve today? On the contrary, it's going to zap the energy out of you. It's going to put you in a bad mood. And so when you meet people that you have or should be having interaction with, then you will end up treating them in ways that you may not intend to. And so ask yourself this question: how does this serve me? How does this line of thinking, how does this line or maybe how does this perspective serve my purpose? That will help you start looking at it a different way. And that's really the one of the best tip I could share with you as you go through this. And I mean, I've even tried it on people, when they come to me with drama and as to why certain things happen and why they can't do something or whatever that is, one of the questions I ask them, and I learned these questions a while ago, and that is, how does this serve you? How does this line of reasoning, how does this line of thinking serve you, your purpose, what you're trying to achieve in your life? And so, as you go throughout this week, as you try to essentially navigate the drama that either comes your way or maybe from your own negative thinking, try to ask yourself this one question, if nothing else, which would help you stay away from the distorted mindset. And that is, how does this line of thinking serve me? How does it serve my purpose? How does it serve me trying to achieve my goal? And so I want to leave you with this tonight. As you go throughout your week, think through that question. When this kind of, no matter what, as a matter of fact, I find this to be very helpful in almost any kinds of, I guess, discussion or retrospective that I'm having with myself, maybe line of thoughts I'm having with myself. And that is, how does this serve me? How does this serve my purpose? And so go out this week, when you're confronted with some sort of drama, ask yourself this question, or maybe ask the person who's trying to unload on you this kind of question. It will tend to stop them, on their tracks. And so go out there, be intentional, and really try to live on a higher level, a higher plane of consciousness. And I guarantee you, your result, your life will start moving in a different direction. You'll see yourself happier. You'll see more results from the relationships that you have. You'll have better relationships with people. And really, you'll start seeing things from a new perspective. And I can't wait to hear some of the stories from asking yourself this sort of question. So once again, this is Michael Charles from leadingwithintent.com with this week's series of iLive, Mastering the Essentials of Life, Leadership, and Relationships. I look forward to seeing your comments. If you're watching this live or maybe you're watching the replay, feel free to comment, send your questions. Again, it's Michael Charles from leadingwithintent.com. Have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye.